I'll wait till we get a few people in the chat before we get to going. Then we gonna talk. See who all's around on a Saturday. Got a big tournament we're getting ready to do. Wait till I get a couple people to pop up. Usually around the 50-second mark, we start getting a bunch of comments. So let's wait for that. I want to give y'all some updates once we do get some people on. And I want to tell you about this BMF tournament my son, Man in the Mirror, is running. Gonna be a good tournament, man. We got some big names signed up.
Names.
And that's all. That's everybody
the
got.
Info, that's the criteria, everybody.
So listen, I'm just gonna yap a little bit before we get started. Minuscule, what up?
I can take over after once you're done.
Yeah. Edmund 22, Respect, Rory, Matthew, E Money. What's up, y'all? Hey, Amira Nafati, thank you for the support. If I mispronounce any of your names, I apologize. But I appreciate y'all for supporting us. So first, let me say, man, we got a big day of fights coming. I'm talking about a huge day. This next month, what's it? Is it March 3rd?
It's March 8th.
March 8th. March 8th. We got a big event coming, y'all. I got the dates confused because two of my sons are fighting a pro boxing match the week before that, so we had to change the date. But we got this tournament that we put together called the BMF tournament. Look, it's not an original name. We know that UFC did the BFC belt, but we ain't worried about that. We just try to do something basically to say who's the baddest man in each weight class with Street Beefs. Okay. And by the way, y'all, I'm going to tell you about this. I'm going to let Elijah talk, and then I'm going to read some of your comments. So basically, you separated it into 3 weight classes.
3 weight classes. We got 135 up to 150. Then you got 155 up to 175. Then I have one dude in the heavyweight that's 185. Everybody else is 200 up.
Okay. So, and you got what? About 5 people in each weight class?
I got 8 in one. Then I got 7 in another. Then I got 5 in the heavyweights.
Okay.
So I got around 20 people, I would say.
And I can tell y'all, the people participating in this are good fighters.
We got big names out there, though.
Yeah,
y'all gonna see what names we got.
So, and you actually selected the ones you're going to put in the tournament.
Yes. Everybody in here chose to be in this tournament.
Okay.
And they understand the rules and everything, how it works.
So let's, and y'all, my damn phone keep falling down. So let's, we're going to go through and tell you the names for each tournament. Real quick, the way this is going to work, and you correct me if I tell anything wrong.
Yep.
This is going to go 3 different events. These people are going to, the people left are going to match up. And at the end of those events, whoever's left standing is the BMF of that weight class. Okay?
Now, since we do have an odd amount of participants in certain weight classes, I'm going to give some people a freebie and let them go on to the next round automatically out of random chance, you know.
All right, so who do we got in the lightweight class?
Right now, we got, that's the white lightweight class. We got Baron Black. He fought a few years back. He's basically the baby Hulk of boxing.
Baron Black, the baby Hulk of boxing? Hey, listen, that's a big statement. Okay.
Then we got Bam Bam. He's had 2 fights in the yard, not too long ago, not too recent ago. So he's exciting to watch. Then you got Lightning. He defies the laws of physics in David versus Goliath matches.
Lightning.
Then you got Hitman, 1-0 in Street Beefs with a 10-second knockout. It was a crazy knockout to watch in person.
Okay.
Then you got Landy Poo. He's a debut. I always love to see debuts, in my opinion. Then you got The Void, also a new face. Then you got one more debut named The Gladiator. That's in the lightweight division.
Okay, and that's from what weight class? One more
That's the
time.
lightweight class,
What's the weight though?
in between 135 and 150.
Okay, let's go to the next one. What's the next class?
The next class is the middleweight class. We got Division, a viral knockout about 2 years ago.
Oh,
And
Division, a beast.
Yeah,
He's a
2-0
beast.
in Street Beefs. Very electric as a fighter. Then
Yep.
you got Dr. Sleep. He's a debut. Then you got Stitches. He's 1-0 in the yard. I'm ready to have him in the yard. Then you got Mike Guy.
Mike
Coming
Guy's a
out.
beast. He's a beast.
And then right after that, guess who you got? Dad Bod.
Oh, Dad Bod, definitely a beast.
Then you got Terrell. He's a debut.
Wait a minute. What weight is this?
This is 155 up to 175.
Hey, Dad Bod, you got to
He
stop
did
losing
cut-
so
he
much
cut-
damn weight,
He cut
yo.
about 35 pounds is what he told me.
Dad Bod, you
That
wildin' for
motherfucker
that.
a monster. Then you got Vermonster out
Ver-
of Vermont.
Vermonster.
He's a debut. And then finally, you got the heavyweight division.
Hold on 1 second. We got a super chat from Watermelon Milk. Said, love the content. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Appreciate the support. So let's get to these heavyweights. And the heavyweights is 175 up or 185 up?
185 up. We got Big NC. He's had 2 fights. He's 1-1.
Okay.
He a great fighter. He brings the boom, might I say. Then you got Big Rig. He's a veteran. Always
Rig.
ready to scrap.
Shout out to Big Rig.
Right after that, Unknown.
Unknown, listen,
Fucking
y'all.
monster, yo.
I love me some Unknown. He's had some of the most viral moments in the yard, so shout out to him.
And then 2 more fighters, Fear Itself and Trapzilla, both a debut. So we got some loaded names, do we not?
We do, but now some of these people sign up as debuts. It's no disrespect, but y'all just make sure you show. You know, the reason I like going with people that have fought before is we know their consistency.
Yep.
But everybody should have a chance to prove that they're the baddest
I
dude.
talked to every single one of them today. They said they're gonna show up on March 8th.
So the tournament starts then. Also, we got one other thing that I started. And let me start by saying, because I don't want people to think Street Beefs is doing too much. We get about 40 fights per month, okay? We get about 40 fights per month. So we can do some different things and still stay true to who we are. We're doing something called the Masked Fighter.
Oh, I see.
This is going to be 1 fight a month, just 1 fight. 2 fighters are going to show up in full disguise costume, and they're going to fight. They're never going to reveal who they are. We're going to have you, the viewers, guess who they are. The person that correctly guesses who they are gets $500 worth of free Street Beefs gear. Okay? So that's starting this month. We got a good pair of fighters picked for that. Let's get just a couple comments real quick before we go. So let's see. G5 Clips asked, will Death Sentence fight again soon? Death Sentence is going to be fighting again soon. Just take my word on that. I'm not going to reveal who he's fighting because it's going to kind of be a surprise. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, the Wiz said Masked Fighter, kind of like Masked Singer. Yeah, I wasn't exactly creative with the name. The opposition said, I have someone that killed 3 people of mine, but he won't meet with me, but is always talking reckless. What do you say to that? Brother, I hope you listen to what I'm about to tell you, okay? We've had situations like this before, where somebody is known to pull weapons, they're not going to fight. Chasing after them is not good. Because if you corner them or put them in a situation, they're just going to pull a weapon. Okay? The best I can tell you is let it go. I know that's not what, a tough guy or a fighter wants to hear. But if somebody's already taking people's lives, then pursuing them for a fight is just foolish. And I mean no disrespect. Okay? I'll just say, and I'm going to hold this up because it's driving me crazy. When I got stabbed in the throat, the person that stabbed me was known to be a person who used weapons. And I pushed the issue, and we ended up fighting. And I got stabbed, and I'm lucky I didn't die, okay? So if you know somebody has a tendency toward weapons or killing, back away from it. I'm telling you, back away. Let's see. Stay Humbled said, I heard if you ask nicely, Face will send you a sweatshirt. I'll tell you what, my brother. Hit up Street Beefs merch on Insta. Tell them to look at this live, and then I reply to you. Tell them I said to hook you up. You're the only person today, though. Let's see. The Wiz said, if I win the Mass Fighter, just fly me out to the next event to fight. Well, look, if you show up and win that, you got it, okay? But I'm not going to fly you out to see if you win. Let's see. Chris Frey said, are these real trained fighters? I think this is a good opportunity. Damn, I wish I could get a better seating on this thing. So look, y'all. Chris Frey said, are these real trained fighters? The answer is what it's always been. Some of them are. Street Beefs is for every skill level. And as long as I run it, or my sons run it, it's going to stay that way. We want Street Beefs to be available for people that maybe don't train to fight, or people that are highly trained. We want everybody to feel welcome. So it's for both. It's for everybody. Let's see, y'all. I'm going to take just a couple more real quick. Let's see. Alex said, how can we ever get some sort of money to the fighters? Maybe in Maryland. So I've discussed this multiple times, and I think you're asking out of a good place, so I'm going to answer out of a good place. If you look up the laws of amateur fighting, specifically in Virginia,
You don't get no money.
it is illegal to directly pay a fighter to fight. So in other words, if I say, okay, you guys show up and fight, I'll pay you, that's illegal. You can't do it. And in fact, the commission years back wrongfully thought I was doing that, and I had to address that issue. So that's why I'm always very careful to let people know, look, we do not pay. These fighters come for recreation. That's what it's always been and always will be. Okay? Fighters can make money through other means, through interviews, through building their social media following. You look at guys like Death Sentence. Death Sentence has 200K almost on Insta that he built fighting through Street Beefs. So there's ways to use Street Beefs to build your following and turn it into something down the road. Let's see. Somebody said White Wolf versus 717, and the next guy said White Wolf got that. I'm excited to see that fight. They both love the fight, 100%. Let's see. Black Hole 375 said, I am the receiver between me and my guy. Oh, you didn't need to tell us that though, bro. USA Boxing #1 said, yo, Scarface, did Minor Mouse duck Esteban? Minor Mouse ducked everybody. Just telling you. Listen, I'm not going to get into that subject today, but that dude is a spar champion. Let's put it like that. D-Long 00 said, is that man in the mirror? Yes, it is. Del Demi said, free Palestine. When We Will Change also said, free Palestine. Prayers for the people in Palestine. Prayers for everybody out there suffering, going through war. You know, we got it made in this country, y'all. You know, we need to be appreciative and grateful because we really do. Compared to other countries, we haven't made. Let's see. Zanab Muhammad said, what was the choices of fighter based on? And is there more people fighting or March event is just these 15 people? Well, the choice of fighters were based on signups. It was based on who was willing to do the tournament.
We're gonna have regular Street Beefs fights.
And yes, there's going to be about 50 fights. That we average anywhere between 35 to 50 fights every event. Hannah Hope said, Face, can you have a fight with old boy David? Old boy David is like 140. I'm 200 pounds. No. Just not something I would ever do. Old boy David's a beast and would probably give me a hell of a fight. But, I would get no points for fighting somebody 140. The Wiz said, any future events planned for North Carolina? So we're talking with an Indian reservation down in North Carolina, and we believe that we are coming. In fact, maybe as early as May. Let's see. D-Long 00. No, listen, old boy David is a demon. And I'm not saying anything about his weight, except that my choice, I would never fight somebody that much smaller than me, because it's a lose-lose. You fight somebody that much smaller, if you beat them, everybody says, well, you were supposed to. And God forbid they beat you, it's a lose-lose. Let's see. Fit Guy 682 said, will you ever have tournaments for money? No, that goes back to what I said earlier. It's illegal. We can't do it. Caleb White said, yo, I love watching y'all stuff, and I was wanting to know if y'all do any in Oklahoma. We do not, but we do have Street Beefs West Coast, which is in Nevada. So I don't know how far away that is, but you can contact those guys, Martin Rubio and Alex Chenard. Dark Cloud NC said, hey, Face, there's a lot of great fighters here at the gym I train at in Charlotte called Checkmate Charlotte MMA. Can they sign up if we are highly trained? Yes. Everybody is welcome, y'all. Everybody. Okay? You can sign up as long as you're not an active professional. You can sign up. And even active pros can come do just sparring exhibitions. Excuse me, guys. I got a sinus infection. I'm going to take 3 more and we out. David Summers said, how many of the fights now are still 2 guys with beef on the street? So I probably answer this one every live stream, which is totally understandable. Street Beefs, when we started, an event would have about 8 fights. Out of those 8 fights, we'd have about 3 to 4 beefs. Well, that number for beefs is still about the same. We do about 3 to 4 beefs per month. The rest is sporting. So the number of beefs we were solving hasn't changed. It's just the number of sporting fights went way up. Let's see. Mr. Dadbod said, I'm coming with KO elbows and kicks. Can we bass rooting up and bomb strike? Yep, absolutely. Brother, we looking forward to it. I know you're going to bring the ruckus. Jules, Scarface said it's Jules from the gym. Where y'all located? Scarface is Julian from the gym. Where are y'all located? Well, Jules, we going to be in Winchester.
It's the same spot.
Same spot, Winchester, Virginia. Jules, we'll see you for training. Isaac Allen, big shout out, brother. Thanks for the support. I keep saying I'm going to take 2 more, but this is it. I'm going to take 2 more. Grayson Rosen said he wants to sub. We don't allow that, bro. We can't allow you to do that. Matthew Cap Crail said, when can I get on Street Beefs MMA? If you're 18, you can get on ASAP. Let me say this. Go to Instagram, Street Beefs sign up, or join the Facebook group, Street Beefs Official. Last one. Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. Yuri3 Gaming said, can I train with you guys? I'm going to leave y'all with this, because there's a lot of good intentioned people like you who just want to come train with us. Then there's some trolls who claim they can do this and that but never do. Neutral Corner is open. Open sparring. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stanton, Virginia. Google the address. Pull up. I'm in there every day. Man in the Mirror is in there every day. We all in there. If it's really something where you want to work out for good or for bad, if you just want to come in and beat us up, pull up. Okay? Banging 69 said pimp down, pimp in distress. Hey, listen. Shout out to everybody. Hold on. Let's see. Yabba Abba. Oh, yeah. We'll finish with this one. This is going to be the last one. I love this question. He said, how are you fighting, but your website says you're stopping street violence? Well, Yabba, I'll start with a quote that I created. A black eye beats a bullet hole any day of the week. Okay? See, I don't know where you're from, but I know the places I've kicked up dust. I've seen young men and women and old men and women get in disputes and leave in a box. Okay? Whereas if two men put on gloves and fight in street beefs, nobody's ever left in a box from here. You may leave with a black eye, a busted lip, but you get to go home to your family. Okay? So if the choice is go out in the streets and pull weapons, jump, whatever, or come to street beefs and fight with gloves, rules, and regulations, guess which one I'd recommend? The one that allows both participants to go home alive. Hey, listen, much love to y'all. Gonna call it a night. We will be back. Actually, we're gonna go live tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern Time at Neutral Corner. Plus, we'll be live March 8th at noon. Tune in for that. Love y'all, man. Peace.